Hello and welcome to How to Play Captive Commanders, a game for one player. This game comes to us from Solitaire by David Parlett. You'll need 2 decks of cards, and here are the rules here. You're not going to find a source on the internet. Hopefully you'll be able to read these and decipher these. For whatever reason, I swear image quality just fades when I use this software, so hopefully you see that. Anyways, first deck of cards, take out the 4 kings. The other deck, take out the 4 kings and discard them back into the box. Shuffle your decks together. We're going to basically be dealing some cards in the 4 cardinal headings of north, south, east, and west. And then we're going to be dealing cards in the diagonals till we have a stack of 4. We're going to place a card face up on those 4 diagonals and face up on the 4 cardinal headings. But I'll remember to put it face up here in a little bit. I just managed at this point to forget about. We're going to have our draw deck, which will be the remaining cards, a discard pile, which is how we'll play. We'll have a reserve of 6. But don't be tempted to think you could just put any card in there. What's really going to happen is you're going to found the 10s as they come up and put them in a corner with their suit. And you're going to try to find all 8 10s and build them down in suit down to ace. The other 4 spots will be for the queens and jacks of that suit. You'll have 2 redeals of your draw deck. And the replacement of the Renegade Leader, which will be face up, will go from the Renegade pack. And the Spy and the Sentinel, whatever the book called it, you'll replace those from your discard pile, but the Renegade Leader will be first replaced by the next card available in the pack. So let's go ahead and turn them over. We have 2 10s, so have them suit. I passed a Spy, so now flip that card face up. The Spy above it will be replaced by a card in the discard pile. So I'm going to adjust things. I'm realizing at this point you're really not seeing everything too clearly, so let's adjust that camera. And I'll put my draw deck and discard pile right there so you can see it a little bit better and follow along. We found a jack, which means we can put that jack and queen next to the 10 as they've come up. Until you found the 10, you don't necessarily need to do that. So we might find another queen or a jack that we don't have a 10 for, so we don't have to worry about that. 10s and queen or jacks and queens are meaningless in this game. We're really just trying to find the 2 10s of each suit and build them down to ace. But because the jacks and queens are useless, they take up 4 spaces. And as far as the design of this game, I really can't comment too much on that, other than the fact that the game sometimes works in your favor to where you can win it, and other times it loses. So let's see what we do here today. We're going to keep going through our discard pile as cards come up, and we're going to play them as need be and see how far we get along. So basically we need to remember Renegade Leaders, when the pack of Renegade Leaders runs out, there are 4 of them in there, you're going to be able to replace it with the pack opposite of it, and then once that one runs out, any of the other packs next to it, your choice. Doesn't really matter as long as you replace it with 1 card. Getting those 4 cards freed allows you to free the captive commanders, which is the object of this game, is to get all 8 10s built down in suit all the way to ace. And so you're going to need each one of those cards that are surrounding the captive commanders in order to help them escape their confinement. Supposedly this game was made during the Victorian era, and apparently there was a lot of times where they would make intricate things for no reason, just to amuse themselves, and this game was somewhat complicated for no reason. And so it's an interesting game to play. Just takes a lot of time, kills a lot of time. But other than that, it's pretty enjoyable. So we're going to take cards as they come along and hopefully get every card that we need. Just remembering to replace Spies with cards from the discard pile and Renegade Leaders in the diagonals with the stack of cards that are in the pile. There's our first redeal, so I marked it with a coin just so I wouldn't forget. You don't necessarily have to do this, but it helps with any solitaire if there's a limited number of redeals, to mark how many redeals you use so you don't go over your limit. And now we're just going to keep going and see what happens. And so now I've gotten to an ace, so I'm going to go ahead and turn that over to signify that that deck is complete. I find the 6 of diamonds, so I play that, then replace the Spy with another card from the draw or the discard pile. Now I'm just looking for the 8 of hearts. I find another jack. I have another 10. That other 10 will go immediately. Then we'll turn over and we'll do the exact opposite end. So there's now a 7. And now we have an ace. That ace will signify the end of that deck. So there's one of the spades suits. Now I just need the 9 of spades to start building down on the other 10 of spades that we have. So there's the 4, 3 of hearts. Now I have that 2 and that ace, so that will complete. Making sure to replace the sentinel or the spy, whatever it was in the terminology, with the card from the discard pile. And there's the 7, so now I'm getting a little bit better. I just need the 7 of hearts. There's an ace of diamonds, so that's complete. And we have another ace, so there's a second coin. This is our second redeal. We have to get it in this period of play, so there was a 5. So the only real things that matter in this game is it's more important to play renegade leaders if you have a card that's in a spy position versus a renegade leader. It's more important to get those renegade leaders stacked all the way down than it is to do anything else. If you really want to win this, because those renegade leader cards, there's 4 of them. You need all 4 of them from that pack to get exposed so they can become available for play. So if you have a choice, you have 2 cards of equal value of same rank, it's more important to take it from the renegade stack. And there we got 5, 4. Just need the 3 of spades, if I can find that 3 of spades. Okay, there's the 3 of hearts. Now that 2 and ace will go there. So we got the 2 and ace of clubs, 2 and ace of hearts. So aces are the hearts and the clubs are complete. Now the diamonds are the spades are complete. Now the diamonds are complete. All 4 are complete. Therefore, our captive commanders are freed. So yay, we won. And like always, if you actually want to play something that's not solitaire, because you can just play solitaire anytime by yourself, but if you want to play something that needs an opponent, come to our subreddit card game meetups. Post your city and what public place within your city that you would like to play some card games. Do click under the show more in the description for rules, music, other links that I enjoy, including a link to a Discord channel where you can talk about card games, solitaires, any kind of card games, euchre, cribbage, whatever you want to do. Do call your friends, let them know you'd like to play some cards. They might say yes, they might say no, they might talk your ear off, but you never know until you call them. And most importantly, I want to thank everybody that has done this so far. Share these videos with other people you know like playing card games. If you like this video, do like it. If you liked it enough, do subscribe, because we do often make a lot of videos. I want to thank today's musician, and I'll see everybody next video.